Hello everybody! So I haven't done Oracle deck or Tarot deck review for some time, so I'm back with Halloween Oracle. So I would like to say I bought this one for my own money. Nobody pressured me. I bought it because some of my friends had it and I really liked it and I just wanted to have it. So now I'm doing some sort of like unboxing slash review first impressions because I was having this for about 2 days. So the Halloween Oracle by Stacey Demarco. So one of the first, obviously, the things that I've noticed about this deck is that it comes in very nice box. I would say this box is a bit bigger than most of the Oracle decks. Let's say this is my Infinity Tarot in a box, which is quite big. So you can see, I would say this is the size of a, I would say DVD box, just as you can see, thicker. The paper is nice. The box looks absolutely gorgeous. You can see it has this like matte glossy bats and pumpkins on it, and it's quite thick. Again, at the back of it, you got those cards that are glossy and text. So that's actually very nice. I think that's one of the reasons why this would make a pretty gift. So you can see like even like the insides of the box having those like glossy pumpkins and bats on it. So this would be definitely a great gift, even for somebody who is not a tarot card reader or oracle deck reader, because just the box looks really nice and the explanations of the cards and the cards itself are not that hard to grasp. So that's basically something I think would make it a great gift. But again, the box is quite nice, big. So if you open the box, you can see inside has like this pumpkin orange type of a color. Inside is the book, again with this glossy bats on it, and the cards are kind of in this like this. So the cards are slightly smaller than the box, still they are quite big. The cards are super glossy. It's like the paper of the cards are quite thick, but that can be kind of expected from Oracle decks. So the cardstock is really nice. The cards are nice and big, so you can properly see the artwork. That's super glossy, so the artwork looks very good. Obviously, all the artworks are connected to like Samhain, vampires, and all like the different Halloween the topics. What I like about this deck is not purely just Halloween. It's going to slightly different cultures, especially in the text, on the cards, and in the book and on the box. That basically this deck is not just about like Western Halloween, but it's also talking about the Day of Death from Mexico, Samhain. So it's kind of exploring all the different levels of Halloween in different cultures and all the different, I would say, all the different approaches to dealing with death and appreciating them and connecting them. So it's not, it sounds like it's more like, people might get impression that it's just like fun deck for Halloween. There's nothing like deeper in it, but I would say that's not true, because you have even cards like the Wheel, for example, Black Cat. So those cards are surprisingly deep for somebody, you know. You have the Lady de los Muertos, that's obviously from Mexican culture, Eternal Love. So it's not that I would say, you know, just Halloween deck for fun, as you might see. It digs a bit deeper, kind of like about it. So as you can see, the death, winter. So even the winter, you can see it's more like underworld deck, kind of using the Halloween, the witch. So what I like about this is obviously it comes with a book, but I actually kind of like it that the book actually is not going to guide you like step by step. It's more of like giving you the background for the Samhain, giving you all the information about Samhains and various cultures, but it's not necessarily guiding you step by step on how to read the cards, what exact meaning is this card. It kind of is leaving it up to you. So I personally really like it that way. But let's say in this says how to use this deck, and basically it's offering just a free options in the book. Obviously you can do more, but in the book is a single card divination described, and it's Halloween free card and the Jack-o'-lantern, which is like a slightly bigger spread of six cards. But that's pretty much kind of it. So it's not like offering you like in the book like extensive amounts of spreads, suggestions for spreads, but most of us, you have your own spreads. But it does encourage you to kind of come up with your own ideas and follow your intuition and stuff like that, which I obviously like. But even if you kind of read the descriptions, like ancestors, here you will have the picture of the card. Here is some sort of like a poem, and this whole text will be some more like general talking about DNA and the Halloween DNA and how many pagans associated with the Halloween believe that we are born imperfect. So it's like general text to kind of introduce you to the idea of ancestry and DNA and trees. But just like usually just only like the last 2-3 sentences will tell you that in the reading this will means this and this and this and this. So if you prefer like very straightforward descriptions of the cards, like if you have this card that means this, you might be struggling it with a little bit, because obviously this book is like the only source of explanations for this deck. There's not much online or anything like that. So you will have to kind of come up with your own intuition, come up with your own meanings, and kind of work with it. So it depends again if that's something that you would like or something that would you absolutely hate. But I really love the cards I've said. They are quite big, but I find them quite easy to shuffle because there's not that many of them. Because it's oracle deck, it's not a tarot deck, so I kind of like that. There's just literally, I love the artworks. They are so detailed and so beautiful. They are dark, but they're not like disgusting or anything like that. They're quite cute. There's only thing I was kind of I loved. Look at how beautiful this artwork is. Like, it's just beautiful. Well, if you hate skulls, this is not deck for you. But I found it's like the colors are beautiful. It's beautiful and glossy and detailed. I love it. There's the only thing that I have a kind of a problem with, and that's the back of the cards. Because I think like, oh my god, look at this. You have this like this beautiful picture, this skull of light, and it looks beautiful and gorgeous and all the colors and details. But then you kind of place it on this, it looks like some sort of like a child's Halloween wrapping paper. And I would just, I don't know, it's just, again, that's just a personal choice of me and mine. So please, if you don't feel that way, just don't pay any attention. But I would maybe like something like, I don't know, like doors or like old castle trap doors or something a bit more, I don't know, something a bit more magical. For me, this just felt more too childlike. But apart that, you can see if the camera will be able to. Yeah, it's beautiful. Skull of Darkness. Again, beautiful artworks. Very well done. Skeleton strength. The cards I've noticed give you slightly different type of readings. They are a bit more spiritual. They are not as concrete and specific. So they give you very specific type of readings. It's not as specific as Lenormand or anything like that. But it might be, if you're a beginner and you have zero experience with any of this might be great for you to kind of start with, because it can be easier to start with something like this than tarot, when there's like each card has such a strong and layered meaning that you in most cases have to learn. Well, some people do it tarot completely intuitively, but this is way easier, let's say, to get intuitively than tarot. So this might be a great deck for you. So the readings are I would say very spiritual, like talking about protection, reducing burden, following your intuition. But I like them. They've been actually, so far, they've been pretty spot on. So I'm not seeing this as becoming my main deck. It's not really meant to be somebody's main deck, but it's great like for quick guidance, quick answers, just one card reading or 3 card readings to kind of give you an outlook. I haven't tried it in like massive spreads with like 12 cards. I'm going to. I think it might be actually quite fun. But that's basically was my feelings about the cards. So you can see how the deck is when it's like full on, and it shuffles quite nicely. But you can see I'm kind of holding it with the tip of my yeah. Takes definitely some space, and I have quite small hands, but yeah, but you can get used to it. You know, you can just get used to it to shuffle it. So that was my review of this deck. Overall conclusion, I really love this deck. I think it's beautiful. I'm glad, because I've seen loads of the decks that are currently on the market. I find loads of them very fluffy, so I was actually thinking it's great to actually have a deck that is different than the others and with a beautiful imagery. I like variety, so I'm glad decks like that exist. And I would love it, and I would recommend it to anybody who likes this type of imagery and something that they feel drawn to. Like the deck itself, I don't think it's going to disappoint you. I think it's actually very, very nice and pretty. So I'm really hoping you find this useful. Please let me know in the comment section below if you have this deck, what's your experience with it, why you like it, why you don't like it, if you bought it, if you're using it, what type of readings was giving it to you, and if you would recommend it to others, so we can kind of have all the recommendations or non-recommendations at one place. So that was the Halloween Oracle, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.